Dubai's non-oil foreign trade rose marginally to 1.331 trillion dirhams in 2014 from 1.329 trillion dirhams the previous year. According to a report released by Emirates news agency WAM, the small increase was driven by a notable boost in its trading with China, which topped Dubai's foreign trade partners with a trade value of 175 billion dirhams, up 29% from 2013. Previously, Dubai's number one trade partner, India, came second with a value of 109 billion dirhams, followed by the United States at 83 billion dirhams. Saudi Arabia was Dubai's fourth largest trading partner globally and first in the Arab world with a total trade value of 52 billion dirhams. Imports were worth 845 billion dirhams, while exports and re-exports to the Emirate reached 114 billion dirhams and 372 billion dirhams respectively. Figures released by Dubai Customs showed that direct trade contributed 818.8 billion dirhams of Dubai's total foreign trade value, while free zones trade represented 488.7 billion dirhams and the customs warehouses at 23.8 billion dirhams. Of the commodities traded, phones topped the list with a growth of 9%, amounting to 178 billion dirhams, while the thriving tourism sector resulted in an 8% growth in jewellery trade to 55 billion dirhams. Emirates Airline has set initial price thoughts for a $913 million sukuk issue that will be guaranteed by Britain's export credit agency and may price as early as Wednesday. The initial guidance for the senior unsecured 10-year sukuk issue is at around 100 basis points over mid-swaps, according to a document from the lead arrangers. The average life of the bond, or the average time before the principal is expected to be repaid, is 5.37 years. According to a local report, the funds will be used partly to pre-fund the acquisition of 4 new Airbus A380-800 aircraft, which are expected to be delivered in 2015. It is the first time that the British Export Credit Agency has guaranteed a sukuk issue, as London seeks to boost its position as a centre for Islamic finance. Emirates has picked Citigroup, HSBC, JP Morgan and the National Bank of Abu Dhabi as the joint structuring agents, with Abu Dhabi Islamic Bank, Dubai Islamic Bank, Emirates NBD and Standard Chartered also acting as joint lead managers. Hotel occupancy rates and revenues have dropped in Dubai over the past year due to burgeoning supply. That's according to new research published by Emirates NBD Bank. The supply of hotel rooms in Dubai last month was up 6.8% compared to February 2014, and total supply in 2014 was up 7.8% year-on-year, which, according to the bank's research note, is putting pressure on occupancy rates and revenue in the Emirate. Average hotel occupancy in Dubai stood at a healthy 86.2% in February, up slightly from January's 85.8%, but more than 2 percentage points lower than the same month last year. Revenue per available room also dropped last month by 7.7% year-on-year, representing the 9th consecutive month of contraction. The Emirates NBD research analysed data from hotel information group STR Global and predicted that government targets to double the supply of hotel rooms in Dubai between 2012 and 2020 mean the downwards trend is likely to continue. A further 11,500 hotel rooms in 38 new hotels were under construction in January 2015, with a further 11,000 rooms planned. The rapid growth of technology and innovation has created a new global digital age, which has urged brands to embrace the emerging trend to remain connected to their consumers. That's according to the keynote speakers during this year's Digital Media Forum. Returning for its 4th edition, the annual forum has attracted more than 100 leading industry experts and professionals from around the world to examine opportunities and challenges faced by businesses in relation to the increasing digital transformation. Held under the theme Digital Technology, Bringing the Future Closer, more than 20 speakers will be leading discussion throughout the 2-day event, which includes the future of e-commerce, impact of social media and the changing media landscape. Among the keynote speakers on the first day of the forum was the president of ABC Name Bank, Naseem Javed, who highlighted 15 global master trends shaping the industry. During the speech, Javed stated that the Internet of Everything era has encouraged soft power thinking among corporations, which has resulted in the emergence of micro-personal media that involves focused, targeted and specific marketing strategies. Commenting on the trend, it was added that the global connectivity has made it crucial for businesses to shift away from focusing on the best location for their office space, rather think ahead by emphasizing on their digital presence.
It requires deep thinking and revisiting your business model, revisiting your philosophy, revisiting your ideology and say, do you just want to be, because remember, for 50 years, we said location, location, location. All you had to worry about is a street with the best location. Today, it's all about presence, presence, presence. And that presence has to be on the global space. It makes no difference how big and how expensive and how important your shop is on the local street, the local estrada. Question is, what is your presence in 50 countries? And that's where the new power is. That's where the new global age is.
When considering the trends affecting the region, Gareth Deer from Ipsos stated that high internet penetration rates of 94% in the UAE and 84% in Saudi Arabia by the end of 2014 has opened more opportunities for the local media industry. Based on their recently conducted research, 23% of videos watched on YouTube by the users in the region were TV content, which has created a multi-screen world.
Infrastructure, things like Wi-Fi being available and so on, means people can access it efficiently and have a good user experience. So still very much entertainment is home-based. A lot of activity happens in front of the TV, still family-based, but on one family occasion, a couple of people could be watching a YouTube video in front of the TV while other members of the family are watching the TV. So there's a lot of this sort of simultaneous usage that's going on. And giving people access to global content, which maybe they weren't able to access otherwise. All those different factors mean there's an enormous appeal of YouTube-type video content in this region.